academic kind of art project. And what I mean by that is, it's going to be a lot of you looking at art, coming up with your own ideas, thinking about it on your own without me or anyone else telling you what you think you see, okay? What do you really see? It's going to be a project that you make on your own. And then your final project, instead of it being an art project, you're going to write about your art project. Okay? Oh, let's get it all out right now. Feel better? Take it off. You're all right. Yeah. Okay. Put your hand down.
What grade are we in? Oh.
That is not what grade you're in. That's what grade you're going to receive. All right, let's settle down.
We're in good grade.
We're going to talk, you've been talking all about colonial America. We did the colonial currency. It's time to listen. I need all attention. We did functional pottery. It wasn't decorative. It's not something you're going to put on a shelf. Hopefully, it's something you can use. You can drink your Oreos, drink your milk and eat your Oreos and watch TV with your cup, okay? Or you can eat your cereal out of it in the morning, whatever. Functional, right? Now, art is not always functional, is it? Like this picture here. Is this functional?
Yeah.
How? What can you do with it?
You could keep it. You could keep it. You could get wet. You couldn't get wet with it.
Is it a real cup?
You can use it as a plate. Yeah, you could use it as a plate, and then you could, if someone tries to squirt you, you could use it.
I guess an argument could be made it's functional in that we are using it to teach with, but honestly, can you do anything with a picture or a painting? How about one of these pictures? Is it functional or decorative? Decorative. Okay? How about pictures of people? Are pictures of people functional or decorative?
Functional.
Well, which is it? Who says decorative? Who says functional?
You can use
Why?
it.
I want to hear this.
Oh, can I do it?
I didn't vote.
I did not vote. I am out of the
Lulubelle. Lulubelle. Why? You're not Lulubelle. Why? Well, I'm going to call you Lulubelle anyway, okay? Close enough. I think of you in that class.
I didn't vote.
You said pictures of people are functional?
Yes, I know three meanings. They can move. I know three meanings. Me too. They like moving in a picture. I know decorative because they're picture picture.
I'm going to cry.
Now I know four. I know five. I know four. I know six.
Wow, for people who are being videotaped, you are acting like...
You go pick on us. But you said we should say why it should be fun. So we're
I didn't say scream out. You know what to do. You raise your hand. We're wasting time. What? Hey, you can't hear this question unless you're quiet.
When we do the glazing next week, are we going to put the handles on the cups?
No, it's too late. It is what it is. What?
I know why it's functional.
I can't wait to hear this.
You can use it as a mask. No. You can wear it.
No, that picture. Let's say this picture of the two guys, the guy with the pipe play, the two card players. How is that functional? Maybe it makes you happy to look at it, or
playing cards. They're playing cards. If you get a jacket and like make it 3D, you can use it. You can use it as a snowboard. You could use it as like a shield. You could use it as something to eat on. As a plate.
But okay, you could. But is that why it was made?
Yes.
Wouldn't you just make a plate, or wouldn't you just make a snowboard? You wouldn't make a painting and then eat off of it.
It's hard.
Unless you're Tim and you lived in Tim's little world.
Yeah, like me.
Anyway, we're getting way off subject. Please listen. It's going to be a class where I talk, you talk, talk. Everyone listens to everyone else. Just like a normal class.
Everyone talk.
who came here, mostly from England in this area, they were getting away from the king, okay? They wanted to come over here for religious freedom and a lot of just human freedom, okay? They were getting away from the major taxes in England, having to live on the same plot of land your families lived on for hundreds of years, doing the same thing your dad and his dad and his dad and his dad before him did. You're coming over here to start a new life. You're not going to have a whole lot of money, okay?
No.
If you got here, probably you have to pay somebody for your voyage in the first place, okay? You're starting out. You're probably living in a log cabin somewhere, all right? You don't have a lot of money. What if you're an artist? How are you going to make a living when there's nothing but poor people around you? Because let's face it, art is not functional. A lot of art is decorative, okay? You put it on a wall, you think, oh, that is just so nice. Or you think, God, I could do that in kindergarten. Whatever you think, it's not functional, okay? So what did the artists do? What did the painters do? We're going to learn a little bit about them, okay? Think about it. They were living in England or Holland or wherever. They came over here. They brought, of course, they're not going to start whole new traditions. They're going to bring traditions over here from the home country and go with those traditions, but they're going to change them a little bit because their conditions change. They're not living in England anymore. They're living in a brand new place, okay? So we're going to talk about these artists, okay? It's going to be fun. Limner portraits. Let's go. We're going to do a popcorn read, okay? It's going to be girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. That's my only rule.
We just did this in
Who
class.
was the first, whose name begins with an A? Anybody?
Me.
Amber. Are you the first alphabetically?
Amber.
Aaron?
Aaliyah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aaron. A-A-R? Okay, you got it. You're going to start. Start at the, no, A-M-A-A.
I thought it should be Amber.
A-M. A-A. You're Aaliyah. A-A-R-A-A-L. You're up. Get it? Okay. Aaliyah, start introduction to. Read is that you're on the wrong. Oh, you're on the right page. We're going to fill in the first couple pages together, and then you're going to work with your partner until the end of class. Let's get it done so you don't have homework. Okay, ma'am, go ahead.
What is a portrait? A portrait is a work of art that represents a specific person, elderly people, or even an entity. A portraits are usually shown when a person looks like a dog and reveals something about the subject's personality.
You go as far as you want. You say popcorn whenever you want. That's my only rule. Girl, boy, girl, boy.
Do I read the question? Whose portraits are these?
Whose portraits are these? You can open it up to your class or you can answer yourself. Whose portraits are these? There's 3 portraits here. You don't have to raise your hand. It's up to you.
George
No.
Washington.
George Washington. Fill that answer in there. George
I
Washington.
just pulled that.
Here, I'll write it on the board.
Thank you.
George. G-E-O-R-G-E. George. And like they say around here, Washington. 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 W-A-S-H-I-N-G-T-O-N. Washington. Write it in, write it in. Everybody have a pencil over here? You have a pencil? Okay. Tim, you got a popcorn, you're going to keep going. If you don't know the answer, I would popcorn somebody. Ha, ha, ha.
I'll keep going.
I'm going to get comfy on a chair. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shh. Tim, continue. Are they self-portraits? Do you know, or do you want to open it up?
Open it up. Yes.